Tell me about it.
No matter how used to you are, you be like, man, let me get that extra 15. Let me get this extra.
I hit the snooze quick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Steve, you on your phone or you on a computer?
I am on my phone.
Oh, I can tell because the box. It seems like it's like a different box.
Yeah. We gonna be good. We gonna run it like we normally do.
I was gonna say I can't switch over.
Throwback pod.
Yeah, right. The original. First the original OG, and then you came along, and then it's the original crew.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's gonna be a fun one because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. There's a lot of stuff going on.
You gotta play point guard though, so you gotta make sure you got your point guard shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah, we got to pass it all. It's a little different. It's been a minute. You know what I mean?
What are we talking about? Come on, man. You already know. You call me Brian out here, man. I can play any position.
All right now. Okay. All right. You
know what I mean? You guys already know out there, man. Get the popcorn, get the drinks. It's a late night. We got the original OG crew talking all kinds of good stuff, man. It's Gambling Nights. Let's go. Money Parks. Hey, guys. This is your favorite neighborhood gambler, Moss Money. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you're into gambling, if you're into winning money at gambling, hell, if you love talking Eagles, this is the channel and the videos for you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, and enjoy the shows. Hey, man, welcome everybody back to another episode of Gambling Nights. I am the host. I am the CEO. I'm the point guard tonight. They call me Moss Money, and we got the OGs back in the building. You guys already know my guy to my upper left. That's Humble. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? I'm excited, man. Excited for the night.
It's been a while. It's been a
Steve
while.
In a minute.
It's been a very long time.
My homie, my bro, my guy called in a favor just in case I needed somebody to talk to. The original OG of the Money Pop podcast before there was even a camera on him. He was the voice in the background. My guy, your guy, Steve-O. What's up, bro?
Oh, man. I'm good. I'm great. Blessed, man. Good to be back with the guys, you know.
Yeah, for sure. So we got a whole kind of crazy type of show, and you guys know how we do. We're going to do live videos and posts that we've never seen before, pick them out of everything that's going on in the world of sports today. And tonight we actually got some gambling stories because these motherfuckers don't know how to stop gambling for some reason and losing this money or doing something stupid for a couple $100,000. Risking millions, risking careers, lives, podcasts, all the etc. But let's start off with some great news that we got from our brother Dion, who definitely broke his silence on his health scare that kind of happened. We had talked about it on the show multiple times, got called out on it multiple times for even talking about it. But when it broke, I kind of let it go. But I wanted to bring it back. This is the video that he posted that before he made his announcements. Let's take a listen.
Mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Because I had to.
Oh, did it pause on y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Let me go back.
Technical difficulties, you know.
I know he said I had to do a will.
Mm-hmm. That's
I
kind of
don't
weird.
know, I don't know what's up with the video. But the video continues on. He talks about, I think he had to do a will, one of the hardest things he had to talk about. And then he doesn't break the news of him actually what happened with him with his bladder, having a tumor in his bladder. But this was the prefix to it. And then he had a actual press conference about him talking about having cancer, being cancer free. So, obviously, praise the Allah, as you would say before, Brent, about the homie being cancer free. But we talked about this already, fellas, about a health scare because he was really skinny at one point. And we just like, yo, what's going on with Dion? I guess my question out here, obviously, great that Dion is in better spirits. As you said, God is good, and where he goes from now, do you think that he can coach this year? Or is that going to be a problem back and forth? Because I did see some other videos where they're like, I think he has to still get blood drawn, like from a catheter or something like that. Like he has a new bladder, just so everybody knows. Like they took the bladder out and put another one, I think using his small intestines from what I kind of saw when the story was hot. So, you know what I mean? OG, I go to you at bottom below. Do you think he can do this during this year? Or is it going to be tough? And should we be taking the under on the Colorado Buffaloes for the
man, we get there already, Nate. Moss.
I'm throwing it out. I'm throwing the ooze. Throwing the ooze, boy.
I don't think he should.
Okay.
I don't think he should. I think he should take some time, to get his health back in order. I mean, cancer is very dangerous. We know how serious that could be. I know I did see something that he posted when he was like, hey, can I go through a whole game without like using the bathroom now? But yeah, I don't know about that either. So no, I wouldn't. I would take the under, bro. Honestly, because because you gotta think about it. Your focus isn't or shouldn't be on that right now. I mean, that's what you got all of your assistant coaches, your offensive coordinator, D coordinator. I'm not sure if they got an assistant head coach. However, he should take time away. Again, like I said, what, he 57?
Getting up there.
Yeah, I think he's like 57. So, I mean, you got to make sure you have more time to continue to do what you like to do at this point. Like, if you want to continue coaching and if his goal is to get to the NFL, then you got to take care of yourself right now. So, I would say he should take some time away.
I'll throw it over back to you, Brent. What you think? Continue on coaching, or you with OG down there and say, we should take a year off real quick?
I think obviously we don't know how far along it's all a short period of time since he's been diagnosed and he has now been cancer free in the surgery. Mm-hmm. I would say the same as Steve-O is saying, is probably should be taking time off, right, to get his health as close to 100 as it can be. Yeah. I'm sure this is a surgery, is a major surgery, so I'm sure he's going to be going through it for a good period of time. But it's a difference when you have faith in that he has, right? I think obviously we know he's God-fearing, so he feels like whatever God can give him strength to do, he'll do. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if, when we're talking about the over and under, I know he's the head coach, but he's not really the X and the O's coach. So the structure of what's going to happen on the field is going to be what it is. I think he'll still be at practices. He may have to be in the booth, you know what I'm saying, during games. He may not be on the field, or he may be on a pregame during the field, and then he might have to go into the booth. So it may be some adjustment for him personally. But sometimes you get to a point where teammates rally, right? They dedicate seasons to certain situations. I'm sure Colorado Buffaloes will be dedicating this season to their head coach and will be probably putting it all out there every single game. So I don't know. It's tricky to over and under. There's some good weapons. The quarterback situation is huge. If we want to talk about X's and O's, it'll be a quarterback situation. Who's going to take the helm over Shedeur Sanders, and how's that going to work out? But as far as Dion, obviously, all prayers to him. He's showing a lot of strength, and I wish him the best to be back to 100% as soon as possible.
I like what you guys are saying with this positivity. I think you said something really keen here about the X's and O's and who's coaching. Who's coaching Dion on this relationship? What we doing out here, Dion? We talking about stuff and giving lectures and telling these brothers what to do, but we got the young thing sitting there crying in the corner, watching him getting his bladder thing, right? Mm-hmm. So obviously now this is broken out. What you guys think about? I'm assuming it's a relationship. We don't know, but I'm assuming.
I mean, what is there to say about it?
Is that family? Like, what we talking? Of course.
Yeah.
What's this? A 20-year difference between them two?
Yeah. I mean,
she's not. When we
We've
get
seen-
to
we've seen
she's not in the
worse.
Shannon Sharpe shit. We'll get to
No,
Shannon.
no, she's young,
Yes.
but she ain't young. She's
Yeah,
she's a baby face.
36.
She's a baby face. She looks younger than what she really is.
Yeah, she's 36. I mean,
You know, she's a grown
it's
woman.
It's not Bill and his girlfriend. So
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
I mean, if that's okay, then this is okay. Fuck it.
Facts.
No, I mean this is more than okay, but
Yeah.
I mean it just kind of
And
like
the thing,
you get hit with the bladder problem, and then you just see her in this video crying.
Yeah, this was a surprise.
That was just left. It was just crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even think Carucci and Deion Sanders never even crossed the mind of possibilities, but
Absolutely.
hey, that's prime time, man. When prime is prime. Well, now I don't know what's happening. You know, obviously got situational issues down there, so
yeah,
but hopefully
Hopefully he bounce back.
He bounced back.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, he gonna bounce back for sure.
Yeah.
What? Wait till that catheter come out. What?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right back to it.
But this is
I
interesting.
thought it was kind of funny.
This is new.
You know, these high value men, as Samuels used to say. I mean, this is what they attract, and this is what happens. So it's
and like with her, she's not going back to nobody regular. I mean, look at her track record. She's dealt with millionaires, so she's not going to go to 1,000 there. Like like
in other words, she ain't going to none of one of us.
Nah, we ain't got no chance. No chance in her.
No shot. Shot.
Absolutely.
Can't sponsor that lifestyle at all.
Mm-mm.
All right. So let's go on to what we see here in the relationship, right? And let's talk about, does Shannon have a Sharpe? I mean, does Shannon have a chance of bouncing back from this video? Look at this video.
Age. I want to date my wage, so come on with it.
Well, you talking?
As a matter of fact, I'm taking applicants as we speak.
Well, you talking spicy tonight, boy?
And
This was tonight.
he got fired.
Oh,
Shannon Sharpe has been fired by ESPN. That wasn't tonight. That was, all kind of centered around that whole when he had the interview with Monique. Monique talked about he need to be with somebody his own age, et cetera, this, and then he kind of come on. That's not what he want. That's not what he about. But it seems like now is really costing him his platform and everything that he has. Right after he settled the lawsuit, right, he was now let go and fired by ESPN, and he hasn't been on ESPN in a while. I don't think Nightcap has been on or anything like that.
no, Nightcap's been on.
Yeah, Nightcap been on.
Yeah, he's still doing his thing.
But is it live or is it just recorded shows? Has
I want to say it's still live.
it's still live? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They still got going. Yeah, I think it's still live. Yeah.
Okay. So, I go with you, Humble. What do you think about all this with Shannon Sharpe? And do you think he recovers? Like, where does he go from here?
Yeah,
he go back to Skip? He go back and fuck with Skip?
No. I think the writing was on the wall. It's very hard to double back again, right? Remember, this is almost like the second issue he had. He had the Ma Michelle issue. Remember, we seen that tape.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
So that was one exploitation of his personal life that wasn't. I mean, it is what it is, but it still was like, you're Disney. It's kind of tough to kind of like cover up a couple things, and then you have this. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I like Shannon. I think he brings a lot to sports television. I think he has a great personality. Unfortunately, his personal life has continued to impact his working life, and I think his best case as far as continue that heater that he was on for the past 2 to 3 years is probably going to be in his own platform. And and it's rough too because, man, there's a lot of other podcasts that are popping up quick and fast. Cam Newton got his own popping up and kind of taking charge in that area. So yeah, this is a bad timing for Shannon that was on the verge of the top, and I think he's going to fall pretty far.
Steve, with him being fired and even like, I'm not even sure, like he could probably stay and have his own on his own platform and just keep grown what he's doing. Obviously, he's got the liquor. I think he just was about to do another podcast with him and his brother. I think I saw. So he was doing some things here.
Well, he
Is
had that
everything
big deal. He had that huge deal that he was
So
100 million.
yeah,
right?
that's what I was gonna say. That was my take.
Sorry,
So
my
do
bad.
you no you good, bro. How do you bounce back from losing 123 million? Because you lost your $100 million deal, plus you had to settle with her for 23 million. So that's
Yeah, what did he settle for? Do you know what he settled for?
I think it was 23 million.
Jesus.
So
And
that's what I'm saying.
And she said she retired from OnlyFans.
Yeah, she retired.
Yeah. I mean, oh shit, I would too if I was her.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah,
Right.
she
definitely
got
had a
the
full statement.
she got the biggest membership that she needed.
Oh,
Right
She
there.
got a you right about. I forgot her. She definitely had a full statement that she retired from OnlyFans. She's going to be looking at doing, and she's excited for the future.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet she is. 23 M's is a big future.
Mm-hmm.
So how much did he lose, Steve?
Definitely 20 plus.
123 in total. So is he going to bounce back from that? Absolutely not.
You said not or absolutely?
No. Halfway, I don't even know if he gets half of that back. Like it's sad. I mean, he's going to have to build his reputation and his platform back up, because now, like you said, with the video before, however it came out, whatever, that was your sexual like what was it, a sex tape.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have this young girl that you was threatening and all of that. So now people may look at him as a womanizer, or he's going to have a lot of different things attached to his name. So it's going to be hard for people to want to endorse him. Like it's just going to be hard.
Yeah,
that's
the toughest part.
Yeah, that's going to be the toughest part. So I mean, I wish him all the best. I don't think he's going to fall flat on his face at all. But
nobody's going to want to touch him.
It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for someone to endorse him.
Like somebody at least notable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone credible. Yeah, I agree with both you boys. It's a shame too, because I mean, really after that Cat Williams interview, like everybody wanted to do an interview with him, right? I mean, he had the president-elect Kamala Harris do an interview with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's outside of the president. Like it's really nothing higher. At that point, you know what I'm saying, where he was. I think at his height.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is unfortunate that his personal lifestyle has broken into the public eye and his business endeavors, and now it looks like it's just going all up in flames.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be interesting though if he can how he bounces back or where he resurfaces outside of YouTube, if anything. So, but again, Shannon Sharpe fired by ESPN, and I think Hummel, you said it kind of like, or it might have been you, OG, like the we're talking about Disney.
That was
I mean, like you're talking about Disney now, and this is, you said 2 strikes in terms of something, obviously sexually with women and in front of so many kids. It's just, it can't happen. It can't happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you something. See if you can share it. Look at this; it's hilarious.
What's that?
I just sent you something on your phone. You might can post this to finish off what's going on in ESPN and see who's might be the common denominator of all this.
Oh yeah, I saw this. He looks like a fucking clown.
Would you read it though? They said.
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, this motherfucker, man. He's a funny boy. Yeah, I can get it up. Hold up. I got you.
OG Shannon, man.
I know, man. I really did. I do. And I still
tender,
support. I still support.
Tender. Jesus Christ.
you know, it's just sad to see that it just all crumbled down, man. This is bad.
That's what I said. 123 M's lost, man. Man, you punching air all day long, bro.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
I know exactly what you say. You're talking about punching air, just mad as shit.
Yeah, seriously. You mad because it's like ain't no coochie worth 123 million.
These are facts.
Yeah, like none.
Shit,
none.
not even 23.
Yeah, listen,
shit, not even a mil.
No, no, it's not.
We can keep going. We can keep going down. We can keep going down.
No, but I mean, it just sucks, though.
No, it does. It does. But Monique warned him, right? Monique warned him, and then everybody else kind of warned him too about fucking with them, them young chicks, and that's what he got caught. I mean, he got caught, and
not to stay on this too long, but this is why you see certain people. You hear people like, oh, why do they pass around the same women in the industry? This is why, because they know what they there for. They know you know what they coming with.
That makes sense,
Yeah, so you're not introducing a new person in it. People gonna tell you the background on this person. Oh, this may what she might require. You can do this, you can do that. You might have to, support this lifestyle, XYZ. But she's not gonna blackball you. You're not gonna have this. Now what the girl was 20 years old, 20 something?
Something like that.
Yeah, young, early 20s. Like
crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
something crazy.
And we all be like, damn, she done went to Drake, she done went to him, she done went to him. That's why they keep him in a circle.
Yeah, well, a common denominator in all this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And talking about that corduroy jacket is crazy, dog.
Oh no. Come on, SAS. Come on, man.
Talk about you wearing a wire.
Hey, it's non-stop, man.
You talk about
is he a what they call him? Is he a
CI?
Yeah. They got him wired up. Yeah, this is crazy.
So this one, you talking about full circle, bro. Gilbert Arenas and 5 other defendants, including a suspected high-level member of the Israel transnational organized crime group, was arrested today on federal indictment. Alleges to operating an illegal gambling business in which high-stake poker games were played at the Encino mansion Gilbert Arenas owns. So, we've seen Gil on his pod, Agent Zero. I think he was clapping for joy that somebody got off about their gambling thing, and then he goes around and gets arrested for his. So this supposedly happened, I believe, between September 2021 and July of 2022. He was released on $50,000 bail. But the crazy thing to me in this whole story is like who he was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not other celebrities, not other basketball who, allegedly we got Israeli and, organized criminal, organization within the home, running these games. And it's just crazy because I think people have talked about how much Gilbert Arenas have made over the years, over 150 million throughout his whole, career. And it's just like, why are you risking this? At this point in your career.
You know why? At that time, that was what, COVID, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta think about it. People still want to gamble. Casinos was closed at times, or they had limitations on.
These are the facts.
So what else? I mean, you backed by. They got money. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. They got money, And the thing about it, like, we touched on a little bit earlier, when we was just talking, that I think the biggest issue is they were getting a cut off of it. So say, we've all been at somebody's house, had a poker night. People might have been playing spades for money. You playing pity pat for money. Anything. It's just a game night, but everybody's gambling. Usually, no one's making money in the house off of anything. You're not getting a cut off of the pot or whatever. It's just gambling. But they were having it where they had waitresses.
Yeah, massages. I saw that.
Right. They were having companionship for tips. So it was
room up there in the back.
Yeah,
make sure you.
So it was a lot.
The boom boom room.
There you go. So it was a lot going on that was illegal, and I mean, like I said, we've been in poker games at houses and stuff, so it's regular. But you got a lot that's going on. Somebody was going to tell, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I like I said in the whole story, I'm just kind of crazy on the other people who were involved, because there was nobody named that I knew that I saw that looked familiar outside of Gilbert's. Like it was a lot of other, foreign names that I ain't never seen, and I'm just like, bro, what are you doing? But I mean,
money.
That's a good call.
You already know that. You getting A-Rab money. We heard that song. Like they got the money. Like
yeah, it was a good call. I forgot about the timing with COVID. You know what I mean? Like
for sure.
You needed somewhere to go.
Yeah.
To do what you do.
And this is your personal mansion, or if they rented it out, like this is, so there's no restrictions on when you had your own gathering. So you could do whatever you wanted.
How did something like this get out, y'all? Like, how did they even? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's got to be tight nipped. You know what I mean? Like, how do they find this out? What's going on?
Money's involved, bro.
House?
Money is involved. Somebody may have felt slighted. Somebody was getting more of a cut than the other person, or somebody didn't pay something. I mean, you gotta think about it.
And it could be other things too. It could be people that he was dealing with. Like you said, it's a criminal group that was, people that were dealing in a criminal community. It could, be looking more in that one person, and they gotta, hey, this is what you did illegally. You're gonna start telling me, they could be using him for other things
for sure.
To get a bigger fish, right? Like, so when you mess around with those type of people, right, whether it's gambling or whatever, you open yourself up. Now I don't know if Gilbert know that the information about that guy. It could have been just somebody invited that, you never know. He is at fault because he was raking the game. Yeah. He was hosting the game. So he's at fault for that. I'm sure he has lawyers that can say that, hey, I don't know these other people. Yeah, you can get me for these charges, whatever, X, Y, and Z, but I don't know anything else about these other people. They may be after some of the people that was involved in the game, though. Because that's what it kind of, like when you read it, it's like talking about the Israeli criminal, whatever, X, Y, and Z. It kind of had that information. I don't know Gilbert to be a part of that type of stuff, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, and it said he's being charged with one kind of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, one kind of operating an illegal gambling business, and one kind of making false statements to a federal investigators. Let me ask you boys this. You think you're going to do time?
Depending if they want to make an example. Or if he don't talk. If he don't talk, he might do some time.
I saw that he could get, 5 years for each count.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
But I don't know. I mean, we could plea out. He might be able to. It depends on who else they got. Like if everybody else is talking and they don't really need much for him, then to say, hey, yeah, I hosted these parties. I
guilty.
I did X, Y. Right. Depending on how much information they already have. If he could just say, yeah, I was the one that was hosting it, and get small amount of time, or had to pay a fine, probation. I don't know. But like Humble said, it depends. They might want to make an example out of him. They might want to make the example.
The worst part, again, now we have another brother that's on a up and coming. I mean, Gil Arenas is popping right now. And then what? Hopefully he can. I mean, I don't think this will impact if he's clear of everything and he can get back to it, I think he'll be okay. But if he has to go to jail and do all these, like, then what? Right now, you just destroy your whole momentum of where you were going.
Yes.
So that's just damaging, man. It's just damaging.
Yeah, no, it's damaging. But I mean, if y'all was watching those shows, make sure y'all hit that subscribe, hit that like button.
And then it's just crazy now that I think about it. Like, you have 2 criminal incidents that was detrimental to both of your careers. Like in the NBA, the incident, and right. So that was, that ended his career there. I mean, hopefully this doesn't end his career, but I mean, it's just, sometimes it's choices that you make that can definitely
100%
that'll haunt you.
Gilbert's not like, he's a very immature human being. He'll speak to that. I don't know if you guys seen the special when he kind of talks about that whole situation. It's on, I want to say it's Netflix or one of them documentaries. He kind of talks about the whole situation with the gentleman that ended up going to jail. It pretty much destroyed his life. He got caught up in some gang stuff, killing somebody, and did some big time. And they, it's rough, but
yeah.
But he ain't hold back in the interview. It was like, yeah, that was me. I was on my shit. Like, and that's him at this age. So he's going back thinking about that, but it don't seem like he's changed though. Right. You know what I mean? Like, he's still a jokester. He's still the I'm a push a button type of guy.
Yeah.
And well, maybe this is where the what they call it, the rooster come home to, what is it? The rooster come home or whatever, roost or whatever. How do you say it?
Well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
karma.
about.
We go to karma.
I never heard the rooster one.
What is it? What is the chicken come on the roost? What is it?
I couldn't tell you, brother.
Oh.
Google it.
Hey Siri.
Yeah, there you go.
So we talked about Gilbert Arenas, and we talked about, like you said, the Boom Boom Room. Y'all think Christian Wilkins was in the Boom Boom Room? You ain't hear about this one, Steve-O?
Yes, I did. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, let's look at the video facts and what we're watching here. Got to turn the music on.
What do you got, video?
Oh, we got video, brother. Let's see the reach around. Let's go back. Just so y'all can see it. This is back in Clemson. A little reach around.
Oh, no. He try to tickle his balls?
Oh, man.
Hey. Y'all remember this, right?
I do remember this.
Oh, wow. And then I've never seen this one, but look at him right there, 94. With Allen. If you go back, let's see if we take it back a little bit. Look like he's trying to grab his joints.
Christian Wilkins.
Yeah, crazy, right?
The split took me over. What are you doing? What are you
I saw this video and I was just like, yo, what is going on?
That is primetime strip club move, not by you, bro. What's going on?
So he has been released.
Yeah, that is insane. That is
and with the extra pumps at the bottom.
Yeah, like what are you what are you doing?
What do you mean? What is he doing?
I don't want to know what he's doing, but like, what are he doing? Bro?
Well, like, we're gonna leave it right there.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we gotta get off the screen on that
one. So he has been released by the Las Vegas Raiders. And you can see him right here. You see him by at the bottom. You see him? You see?
Oh, he grabbed his
he's trying to grab. Yeah, he's trying to grab it.
Excuse me.
Right there, you see him.
And that's why Allen jumped up like that. Like, yo, what the fuck?
So he's been released for kissing, is what the alleged conversation is, I guess. This is not the first time we heard about, gay guys in the NFL. Allegedly, gay guys in the NFL. Let me ask you boys this, and we all play football, high school, college. You ever play with somebody gay?
Probably. I don't know. But they wasn't going to come out and tell us.
Yeah, and our era was different.
Not
openly.
Not openly. You already know how we were. We was going to roast you all day long.
All day long.
Like,
it was, it was, yeah.
No, absolutely not.
I couldn't even imagine that. That would have been all. You're not coming in the shower. Go somewhere.
Yeah. You got to go to the.
You got to wait till everybody else is done.
Yeah, not open.
Yeah, no, absolutely no.
Yeah, I don't think I'm trying to think of like even like let me ask you this. Of course, now open. Anybody you like suspect like, damn, he kind of, I don't know what you doing, bro. You know what I mean? Like anybody even close remotely?
Nah, not that.
Not on that. Not on this type. Like you had people do.
No, I'm not talking about on this type, but
small things within a pile like that. But it was more like I'm punching you there, or the pile get a little crazy.
For sure.
This is a little like
I ain't gonna hold you. I've never been on the bottom of the pile though. I wasn't being on the bottom of the pile.
I mean, you wasn't making too many tackles then.
Nobody was jumping. Yeah, right, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I mean, but we all play ball. Like I'm trying to think. Like, I've been stepped on. I've been kicked, but you know what I mean.
It's usually more violent. It ain't more like he really trying to get his grab. He trying to get his shit on.
Yeah, trying to get his shit on.
He definitely trying to get
it's like weird. That's not what you.
So again,
what's the story though? What's the story? He kissed somebody on the forehead, right? Like a love
on the
kiss?
head. Yeah, they said he kissed his teammate on the head. Pause. But yeah, that's.
But it had to been. That's just not one thing that got him terminated though.
They said it was other stuff. Like he had an injury that they said I think they voided some of his contract even before this because they didn't like how he was progressing with his therapy, and he wasn't taking it serious enough for them. So they voided some of his contract before that, and then this came out, which was pretty much the icing on the cake for them. Because I mean that right there disrupts your locker room. Like,
but hold on. So my man that got kissed in the forehead, he went to HR. Is that what we saying?
Yeah. No. Yeah. he filed a complaint.
Come on,
sexual harassment.
No, man, we just gotta fight. Like I'm not going to HR, bro. I'm not going to HR. We're not going to HR.
No.
Or unless it got to that point where it could have got physical, and then they want to know what it was from. And listen, this motherfucker kissed me on my head. Like,
okay, but we got to fight though. Like I just can't be like I'm gonna take this kiss and then I'm gonna go to HR.
Yeah. I mean,
we gotta fight.
Right. But then it's like, but then what happens? You get beat up by a big gay motherfucker. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They probably. But
he right though. Steve OG right though, because you get mad and then he gonna go beat you the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like
now you got double whammy.
What you gonna do?
Like,
and then he gonna kiss you again after the Well, at that point, then I gotta go to HR. I mean, either way.
Yeah.
One or the other, I gotta go to HR afterwards. But I can't just voluntarily go to HR. Like, what is that conversation? Like, hey, Christian kissed me on my forehead. I didn't really like it. They're gonna be like, what? What do you mean? Like, explain yourself. So it just seems like it's probably more than just a kiss on the forehead. Maybe it was a couple other little things. Maybe it was it's got to be more than just that.
So my question is, do another team pick him up? Like, how does that work? What do you do?
I mean, he got a lot of talent.
He's like A1 talent. Yeah. Like, it's not like he a slouch.
But again, you gotta have a strong locker room, because you bring in someone like that into your locker room.
He was always hiring, baby. Come on over here. We straighten him up.
He took my some.
You don't want to. You good.
I take him back to jail.
Well, one person he ain't gonna kiss. We know that. And that's gonna be that fella in the inside of the Philadelphia Eagles.
No, we cool because I think he might hug Jalen a little too hard.
Nah, Jalen ain't.
It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna start something.
We cool.
Yeah.
No, we cool with that. I mean, he gonna get picked up. He's too good of a player not to get picked up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like you
probably
said,
smaller team, probably Carolina Panthers.
I wonder if he fights this, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gonna if I say I was just playing around, like, you gonna let me go because I kissed my teammate on the forehead? Like, is that?
It depends if that's what they worded, and the reason was of his release. They could use his injury, and that they didn't feel he was taking it serious enough to get back in shape or get back healthy.
Where my man down at? He'll be in Detroit soon.
Oh shit!
They need some D linemen. He'll be in Detroit.
Yeah, they do. So we do have 2 more stories to talk about. We got some more gambling stories, and we have kind of I didn't listen to it all. We got Cam's response to Gilly. Gilly had this whole monologue calling Cam a goofy ass ninja, and now Cam has responded to that as well. But I think we spiked almost 65, 70 people here, man. Want to appreciate everybody joining in. Make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, hit the follow wherever you are, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all the above. Make sure you follow us, support the Money Team as we continue to give you the best right now in late night podcasts. Everybody getting caught up in some shit. we gonna be the last one standing after it's all said and done. But it's gonna be interesting to see who's the last one standing as Cam Newton responds, because knowing Gilly ain't gonna wait long to respond back. So let's take a listen of what Cam had to say about Gilly's response to him talking about leaving Jalen Hurts off the top 10. And I could just see this getting more and more interesting.
Did what you couldn't do, that was win a Super Bowl.
There will not be no playing with my name, with my career. This is all entertainment here.
Man, shut your tight jean wearing ass up, man. You had on a jersey with a bow tie, you corny ass nigga. You will never be able to with Jalen Hurts, nigga. You super goofy, corny ass nigga.
I know why you in your feelings, Gilly. Was it the album comment? Can you name me one Gilly the Kid album? Damn. Did you know his album was Philadelphia?
that kind of struck a nerve.
Where I'm from, Gilly, we stab and we twist. Wise words was told to me, they say, when you go low, I go to hell. So let's bring up your actual facts and your actual stats. When I'm looking at your rap career, Gilly did not chart any solo singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Philadelphia didn't do no numbers? Dang. Former member of Major Figures, bass rap group late 90s and early 2000s. You ain't never been great at nothing. The only great thing that Gilly does, he's a great mascot. Big hat, dancing around, yeah, getting them going. Mascot, very questionable career. We can't relate on a lot of things, Gilly. And if it wasn't for Wallow, all credibility on $1 million worth of game would be really at question. Because he has a wisdom about him. Wallow, that is. I respect that. And I also respect Gilly. But respectfully, brother, we cannot relate. While you're dancing on the sideline, I was in the game. Please understand, when I said your name, most people didn't know who you were. They said, who, Gilly? Who is that? Man, you know the dude that be walking around with this big old hat. Oh, that dude. Man, don't take him serious. That's the narrative about you, guy. You can't beat me in nothing. And I mean nothing. That's basketball, that's football, that's baseball, that's rock, paper, scissors, that's chess, that's checkers, that's tennis, that's golf. All I'm asking for is respect. But just be mindful how you use and you talk about me. But I'm rooting for you. I'm gonna subscribe to $1 million worth of game. I will be looking for your repeated response. And this is my challenge to you. Try to refrain from using the N-word in every sentence. Use your nouns and your verbs and adjectives, brother. Not just every word being a curse word.
Corny ass nigga.
A lot to unpack there. What we got to score? Cam won, Gilly nothing. Tied up.
I got a 2-1.
2-1 who? Cam?
I got Cam 2-1. He came first.
I got
Pause. I drunk some water. Give me to get the pause out. Okay. Damn. Pause.
Yikes.
I like the comeback from Gilly, but I think Cam kind of like it's going back and forth.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because, like I said, we already know how Gil is, and this ain't gonna go.
No, that shit is like 4-1 Cam.
Time to wrap up the series.
I didn't even know he had an album called Philadelphia. Myself, like, I had no idea that was the name of his album. I promise you. Any of y'all knew that?
I don't listen to Gilly.
No,
not his music.
This just a Major Figures album, right? That they dropped.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I had no idea he had a Philadelphia album. Like that's crazy.
Yo, can you get Gilly off the screen though? This look crazy.
No, you gotta keep that's how my eyes look because I'm like, wow.
We're gonna keep that up.
You can't beat me in nothing. Basketball.
He said
rock, paper, scissors, nothing.
He said nothing. You can't beat me in not a damn thing. Nothing.
Yeah, nah, it's about a good 401.
That's the series, bro. When we get to 4-1, that's
it's over.
It's over.
And I bang with Gilly, but he said if it wasn't only thing credible is Wallow on like, oh man, he killed me just on that one take.
I thought the mascot thing was kind of
yeah. You was good at you was never great at anything. Yeah. I bang with Gilly. Gilly's a great guy.
Granted, in his platform, Gilly got him right, but he's been here a little bit longer.
Oh yeah.
And Gilly got this platform. He's a professional in this space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
and a lot of people fuck with Gilly.
Right. So he clowns around a little bit, but that's his thing. And Wallow kind of balances that out. So it's like a tag team for them.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
Cam shit is moving, man. Cam shit is starting to continue to.
And like I said before, I was semi-joking about us moving up, but with no Arenas, no Sharpe, kind of, or at least Shannon Sharpe's platform taking a hit, somebody else gonna rise.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And if Cam's right there to take, with his viral takes and his outlandish look, that it is, bro. His look is great.
No, it is. He said he got on tight jeans with jersey.
Yeah, it shit. I mean, the one when we watched the one interview, he had a hat with a deer on it, and a jersey
with a bow tie.
That shit was just wild. What a bow tie!
Yeah.
That shit was just wild.
And that's Cam though. That's Cam though.
Yeah, you gotta love him.
That's gonna be. That's
he dressed similar to that when he was in Carolina. Like, them press conferences, he was dressed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't nothing new.
The good thing is, it's publicity for both of them because Gilly got a huge following. Like his their podcast got a huge following. So all they're gonna do is make people tune in to both of them. So it's
just like we doing now.
Yeah. So it's good for the both of them.
I like to keep it going. End up on a basketball court. They play 1-on-1 on basketball court outside.
And like you said, I got respect for him. I respect him.
I think. Let me ask you this. I think the response is, at least for me, I think Gilly gonna challenge him to something.
Yeah, basketball.
Gilly
nice at basketball.
Yeah,
that's all. That's the only thing he can compete him.
Right. What else he going?
Yeah, and then he gonna talk the most shit.
Yes, now I wouldn't want to see that. That's
you know what I mean. TV. Like if they do the 1-on-1,
they do the 1-on-1,
or probably like a game of pig or horse or something.
No,
they gotta go 1-on-1.
They're gonna do 1-on-1. He's gonna talk all that shit that he's 6'6".
I was gonna say Cam is 6'6", bro. Gilly
can play
5'8".
No, I'm not talking about fighting. I'm just talking about playing basketball. That he's 6'6".
Yeah, 1-on-1. Yeah,
1-on-1, and
he's 6'6",
and he's 5'8", and he busting his ass.
Yes.
Paul. Yeah, super Paul. It's getting late. It's getting to the night. Oh man. All right, so we got one more story to finish off with. Appreciate the OG running it late.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another hometown cat getting caught up in some shit. Morris of the Morris twins allegedly stole more than $250,000 from a Las Vegas casino doing check fraud. According to the documents, NBA player allegedly got $115 from the MJ Grand Casino versus bad checks in May of 2024. Never paid it back. When the checks bounced, official states about a month later in 2024, he performed a similar scam at the Wynn Las Vegas Hotel and Casino, netting $150,000 through checks that he knew wouldn't cash. I did see his twin brother make a statement talking about. Wait till y'all hear the real side of the story. Supposedly, what the rumor is, or what I saw, is that when he wrote the check and he got the marker for the cash, and then they come and ask him for the money back, he thought that is how it went in the casino.
Yeah, he put out his own statement. He put out one. He put out a long one himself, and he pretty much said the same thing. Like he had a marker. He's like, if anybody knows how I go, like they're not just gonna give you the money if they know you don't have it. He's like, they did tell him he needed to pay it back. He said, yeah, he said he just didn't know that he had to pay it back right then and there. He said he was slow walking it pretty much. He's like, I mean, anybody knows.
I hope they forget.
Yeah, seriously, like I mean,
right.
Any other person, you'd be like, I'll pay that shit back. I'll give him dove hair, give him a bean hair. Like, I mean, it just
that ain't how Vegas work.
Yeah, exactly. So
we talking about $100,000 though.
250 grand.
Yeah, I mean, 200. Like, come on.
But if they asking for it and you ignoring them, they don't have time to be begging. They just gonna go ahead and go do what they gonna do.
He probably thinks
it's a tough lesson for him to take. And now he realized. And he was in jail all weekend, so it's like that was the worst part.
Yeah, and it's not like I don't think he's broke. I don't think he don't have the money. I'm sure he's got the money to cover it without.
It just didn't make any sense that he would be broke.
They already sent the check over. They already cut the check. They said.
Yeah. I'm sure he.
He already paid it back.
They already. It's already in the process of being paid back through the wires. However, that's going to work.
Okay.
But it's just one of them things. It's like you can't be, can't bullshit when it comes down to stuff like that. Vegas don't work that way.
Is he still playing? Is he still?
No. He was actually on
ESPN.
TV. He was on ESPN too.
Yeah, they're in that transition space.
Both of them.
Yeah, they both was on ESPN.
Marcus, I think, and they got a podcast. They got a podcast as well.
Okay. Marcus has originally started with ESPN, and his brother came on and joined him for a minute. So they were in that transition during basketball season. He had a couple good takes. It looked good. It just then bam, right there. Now you're in the news on some bullshit. And Cass got to really start thinking, man. It's like, when you starting to do things outside of what you normally do, you gotta change your lifestyle sometimes, man. It's like if you want to kind of be in national television or in the national spotlight, you can do your own thing in your own podcast, right? Because it's your own shit. But
because the minute you not gonna pay us and you ignoring us, okay, I got something for you. Now you want to be on ESPN playing in our face. Watch this. Yep. Now when you go get on the plane, they booking.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
So did he? I'm assuming he got cut from the ESPN. That's all done.
I'm not sure.
Nothing was said yet. If he don't show up anymore, I mean, we can say he got cut, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be coming on to help them out until basketball season anyway. So maybe it might be some time for it to gloss over, and he might get another chance on that because he can explain himself of what happened. Misinformation, miscommunication. I should, say I should have done what I should have done. I'm not, I got plenty of money to pay. It just was
a misunderstanding.
Yeah, misunderstanding. Yeah, and I just, I deserved it, and you got to take ownership.
Yeah,
I think for sure.
Absolutely, I own it, and guess what? I paid it back. Y'all see, I paid it back. I wasn't, trying to get over or anything. It just was a misunderstanding.
Yep, and hopefully he'll be back on ESPN. We'll see. But that's what it's going to take to do.
But it's just crazy. Like, if you think about it, like all these people that we talked about tonight are just, their platforms or whatever have been shaken, right? Just shaken from Dion. I mean, Cam is probably going to be on the up and up, but Gilbert, Shannon, obviously the Morris the twins, on ESPN. Now that might be shaken. Wilkins is in the unemployment line, even though he's probably okay, obviously financially. Like, just all these stories that kind of happen all at, kind of one time. And the football season about to get kind of rolling. It's just kind of wild. Like you said, the decision that these people be making, it's just like, what are you thinking?
Let me ask a quick question. Back to that Stephen A. Smith clip, right? I know we laughed about it. But if you Stephen A. Smith, how are you now, like, thinking about the things you're doing in the future and people that you're going to be dealing with in the future? You got Shannon Sharpe that you put on, and he fucked up. You had the Morris twins you put on, and they fucked up. You had Gilbert Arenas you put on, and now he fucked up. Like, he probably looking back is like, yo, I'm trying to help my brothers out, and they can't help themselves out. You know what I mean? Like, it's rough. I mean, now you got the staples of Brian Clark, and you got a couple guys that's been on there doing their thing. But then you continue to try to push and kind of open up that boundary more for ESPN and Disney that's allow people that look like us on television, and then they in the news for this, they in the news for that. It's a tough space for Stephen A. Especially now he's trying to get in a political career too. It's like you're attached to some of these people.
I think it balances itself out as well, because some of the guys that he did put on us doing well, so he still got guys.
I think Shannon hurts him the most.
Do it because Shannon didn't originally start with him though.
I know, but he tagged himself. I mean, they had a show,
right?
You know what I mean? Like he pointed, I want him,
right?
He went to I want Shannon Sharpe. You know what I mean?
But see, Shannon stuff, what he did, I think, don't hurt Stephen A. necessarily too much, because guess what? That was something in your personal life, sexually, and dealing with, a chick. So it's not nothing really quote unquote criminal as like what they trying to make Marcus Morris out to be. And, Gilbert Arenas, his is more criminal than anything.
Shit, Shannon Sharpe was alleged for rape.
Nah, it wasn't necessarily. I mean, it was settled out of court too. So it's not like,
Yeah.
We kind of know what it was. He was fleeced. He was set up.
I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying what the paperwork was.
Yeah. So, but it's no criminal charges being brought against him. So,
Shannon went wrong by not cutting that check early enough.
That's what it was.
He should have cut the check.
And it was recorded.
He should. That's what he should have did. Should have cut the check. He didn't want to cut the check. He ended up cutting the check anyway, and then he ends up losing a bigger check. He should have cut that check. If she wanted 50, give her 50, and whatever. You guys gotta figure that out. But
now
you lose everything.
But I mean, I think that's a good question though, because I think now he's extra careful.
Stephen A. Smith, right? Yeah,
and now he's not going to stick his neck out
for people.
For people at all. You know what I mean? Like,
but he's so solidified in his position. I think that I don't think it affects him at all. Though it won't affect him. Even if he still be like, all right, let me pull in this person. They'll still, because they don't really have nobody, so they gotta try to find somebody that's going to be a successor to him sooner or later. At some point, I mean, he probably got another 10 years, unless he want to do his own thing. Like, who knows when he's ready to move on.
Yeah,
so
that's true. I wonder who they're going to replace him with. I mean, I know he was only 3 days. So they had a whole little setup. I know Chad Ochocinco was up there recently. He's going to be coming in on Fridays. So it'll be interesting what's going to happen Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah, right. Now it definitely be interesting how that'll play out, and for just how they move forward. But there'll always be somebody to be able to, the show will go on. You know what I mean? The train will keep moving, and I think it is what it is. But I mean, man, we had a great show tonight. Came right up under an hour. The OG came through. You know what I mean? Blessed us with the takes. Want to appreciate everybody out there. Not too many comments, but a lot of watchers. So, keep it coming, and we will continue to give you the best late night show that we can, talking about gambling stories, hot takes, and sports. Come Monday, we're back for Victory Monday podcast, and then me and the homie going to get to it with this betting with football season coming right around the corner. Football season will be here before you know it. Obviously, talking your two-time Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles, and talking about everybody else. Really, is what it comes down to. So make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that follow button. For myself, I'm Moss Money. That's the OG Steve-O. That's Be Humble. We see you guys next week. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.